To actually create our AdonisJS project, we're going to want to use npm's create command and then point it to AdonisJS to scaffold a brand new AdonisJS project. So we'll do npm create AdonisJS at latest to target the latest version available of AdonisJS. So once we have that, we'll hit enter there to run it. It's going to ask if it's okay to proceed by installing the create AdonisJS package. Go ahead and hit yes for that and hit enter. And then it will run the create AdonisJS package that we've just installed. And it will start by asking us where we should create our new project. I like to put all of my projects within a code folder off of the root of my system. And then we'll call this particular project, Let's Learn AdonisJS 7. We can hit enter to move on, and it will ask us what kind of project it is that we want to create. At the time I'm creating this lesson, there's currently 4 options. We have Hypermedia. This is going to give us a full stack application using Edge.js as its template engine. React App, which creates a full stack inertia application using React to render its pages. Vue App, which is similar. It creates a full stack inertia application instead using Vue to render its pages. And then API, which creates a mono repo using Turbo containing an apps directory with a separate backend and front-end folder within that same repository for maximum type safety. This also comes with web and API authentication configured and ready to go, though all 4 of these starter kits do come with similar pre-prepared code for our database and authentication to help get you going. The inertia application allows you to use AdonisJS as your server, and then a fully functioning React or Vue application as your front end within that same project, with inertia as the communication layer between the two. Now, for this series, we're going to be using the Hypermedia app as it gives us a better full picture without locking us into needing to know React, Vue, or some other front end. Instead, we can use the actual AdonisJS front end of Edge.js. So let's select Hypermedia app there, and we'll go ahead and download the starter kit for Hypermedia, install the packages using npm, our node package manager. This may take a second, especially if it's your first time creating a new AdonisJS project. Once it's done, it will also prepare our application to migrate our database. Those 2 steps should be relatively quick. And by default, these starter kits are going to use the file-based database called SQLite. This is the easiest database to use as it requires 0 prep work to get going. So we're going to be using that throughout this series, but if you're building an application and want to use a different driver, something like Postgres or MySQL, all you need to do is cd into your new project, which we really need to do anyway regardless. So it will provide a command for you right there, but here I'm just going to go ahead and clear this out. So we can go ahead and cd into code, and then wherever you placed or named your project. So let's learn AdonisJS 7 there. Clear that out once more. And if you do want to change your database driver from SQLite to something different like Postgres, then you can easily do that via the node ace configure command for AdonisJS Lucid. What this will do is access the ACLI via node ace, run the configure command available from the ACLI for the AdonisJS Lucid package. And that will run configuration steps to add this package into our project structure. You also want to include the force flag there to override the configuration file that came with our default project structure. So again, if you want to switch, we aren't going to be switching here in this series, but if you do want to switch, then you can run that and you'll be able to select the database driver that you do want to use. I'm going to hit Control-C to exit out of this, and we'll get an error. That's okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear that out once more, because now we're ready to go ahead and open up our project. So let's do Command-J to close our terminal back away, open up the File Explorer, open folder, and now we just need to traverse to where we installed our project. So we'll do Let's Learn AdonisJS 7 there, open it up, and it should look something like this. We have a lot of pop-ups here. We can close some of this out. So first, I'm not interested in updating at this time, so I'm going to hit later there. Over here on the right-hand side, this is an AI chat window. We can go ahead and just hit the X to close out of that. I am more than happy to be your AI for the interim for as long as you need me. And then we can go ahead and close out the welcome window as well. And now over on the left-hand side, we have our AdonisJS project structure. Our goal for the next lesson will be to get familiar with this project structure so that we understand what all of these files and folders are for. For now, though, let's go ahead and just open up our terminal once more. So Command-J, and let's boot our server up by running npm run dev. You can alternatively do this using the ACLI via node ace serve HMR, which is short for hot module reloading. Both of those commands will do the exact same thing. The serve command from the ACLI starts our application in development mode. Within it, it'll also watch our file system for changes. So if we go into any of these files and save, it will pick up that change automatically without us having to restart our server. The HMR flag instructs the dev server to use hot module replacement to apply detected changes by dynamically updating just the changed file directly. This also doesn't require for our page to reload, nor for the server to restart. The changes will just magically appear. So once we run this, it should boot up our server, and we'll see something like this printed out inside of our terminal. This server address listed out right here is where we can open up our server to see it inside of our browser. So you can either command click on that link there, or jump back into your browser and head into localhost 3333, which is the port our server is presently running at. Hit enter, and it will look something like this. There is our brand new AdonisJS server.